Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the Mega64 Podcast. If you're just joining us, welcome. We had started a few minutes early in our pre-show.
That's
You should sign up for the pre-show. We discovered we have really sexy voices in the pre-show. I think we should hit everybody with our what we call sex voices. And I'm sorry to use the S word so early in the podcast.
Yeah, it's allowed.
I don't want to charge the podcast, but hear these voices and determine for yourself how they make you feel.
Should we introduce ourselves with our sex voice?
Yeah, let's go down the line.
Okay. I'd love to.
Okay.
Hello, you're listening to the dulcet tones of Garrett Hunter on the Mega64 Podcast.
My name is Shawn Chatfield. I'm a father of 4, and I'm happy you're joining us tonight. Thank you so much for being here.
And I'm your host with the most to boast, Derek Acosta here, rocking a fine wool sweater. Yes, the 3 sexy men of Mega64 are here to stir all your emotions. Ow! Woo-woo! Welcome, everybody, to the show.
Wow.
We had to ban all the non-sexy members of Mega64 from attending tonight's screening. So we have Johnny up in the booth, the sexiest producer
Johnny
on the
made
internet.
Very
cut.
sexy, yeah.
And that's everybody in the room.
That's it. It's us
Yeah.
3 and Johnny, and the other people who were here are cut.
Now, in other parts of the country, maybe airports in Japan, it's a different type of voice is sexy. But
Right.
this is America, baby.
Yeah.
And we're sitting here in Southern California.
If these 3 kings went through an airport in Japan, they'd have to get every mop in Tokyo.
Yeah, you know,
Flooded.
like that Japanese airline worker did tell Rocco he had a sexy voice.
That did happen. You
I
confirm?
truly, for the record, would not believe this story had I not been there to
I was there
witness
for it as well.
I witnessed it, and my jaw hit the floor. I couldn't believe what I was watching. But the point is,
Yeah, sure.
she didn't hear our voices. Rocco was doing the talking.
Right.
So
I
wasn't even there.
sure if we were talking.
Could I give some insight on the story? Because I was there. I was standing right there.
Yes, I was like, yes.
I think that what she said to Rocco was like a psychological trick.
I think so.
Because,
Okay, thank you.
because we were traveling in Japan and it was very frustrating and it was very stressful and he was kind of in a mood.
He was upset.
He was kind of upset, just in a little bit of a mood. And he was being very short with the staff, honestly.
We're
like-
trying to get there on time, and I get why he was stressed. I didn't know if we were going to make the flight on time.
And she was asking him a question and he was just going like, yeah. And that's when she like leaned in and went, your voice is very sexy. And he lit up. He lit up.
lit
Started
up, like,
answering
and-
the question.
Like that.
it on a dime.
Really?
It was the most like, let's go. I'm happy. Let's do it. And like, it changed his mood all the way. Now,
What a pro.
did she find his voice sexy?
Maybe.
Maybe she did.
Yeah.
Either way, it definitely changed his mood.
But I think she
sure.
did it. I think she said that to cheer him up. I think she detected, this traveler's having a hard time. I know what will brighten his day.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
It did.
My
man's isn't here to back this up.
Remember,
so
we had to take a bus to the airport, but it was like we were in Osaka, and it was like I didn't realize the bus would be like an hour
a long
of a bus ride because it's so far away from the
Yeah,
airport.
like 40 minutes. Yeah, something
and it
like
was
that.
so stressful. Like every time it would stop, and then like it was weird. The buses in Japan, there's no aisles. Like once the bus got full, you would just fold out a seat in the middle and sit down. So like it was, I've never seen anything like it where it was like
You're stuck.
a fire hazard, really. Like you're so fucked. And we were just sitting there hoping to God we made it. Yes, we were stressed. And then that lady saved the day.
Yeah.
She saved the day. Anyways, Rocco's voice, not sexy enough for this podcast.
I'd love to hear, yeah.
Not sexy enough.
We're not going to talk about Rocco anymore for the remainder of the night. We're excommunicating Rocco, okay? Some people call Rocco the main guy. You're looking at the 3 new main guys.
3
Thank you.
kings.
3 kings. That's how we refer to ourselves. You know where Rocco is tonight?
Where?
Don't tell me.
Some bullshit convention called D23.
Another convention?
You know where the 3 kings are tonight? They're
Where?
on a podcast called M64.
That's right.
That's why we are the 3 new main guys.
That's
You're
right.
looking at them right now. You're tuned in. Hell yes. Theme song. All right, we're back.
Feels good to be the king.
Yeah, it
Feels
so
good to be the king. We get to reign over everything. Thank you for joining us. By the way, tune into when you're done with this show and you want something else to watch, be sure to check out some of the other shows we're putting out from the Mega64 studios every week. New episode of Mega Strange is out, and there's a new PPS, right?
That's right. Yeah, PPS. We played the Metal Hellsinger demo last week. That's up on our Mega64 Archives channel. Next Wednesday, 7:00 p.m., we'll be playing a brand new game as well.
Yeah. Johnny described to me there's a new cryptid that exists only in AI.
Whoa,
there's an
what?
AI cryptid. It's called Lobe.
I was going to say like Job, but this is Lobe.
It's Lobe, yeah. This AI spit out an image of a really horrific looking woman, and then no matter what they do, they keep like trying to have the AI like remove Lobe, but Lobe is very persistent, and the images are extremely demonic and disturbing. So
wow.
we show them on the show. Check them out.
That's
Mega
exciting.
Strange. Yeah.
This could be dangerous, man. This AI learning photo generator apps, it could be a portal to hell. We don't know.
There are some weird things where there was another like that photo generating thing kept generating this demon. We talked about it a few weeks ago. If you put in a certain word, you keep getting like the same image. Creepy stuff is out there. The AI is haunted. The photo generation is demonic.
Bruh.
And my youth pastor has been warning me against this, I think there's something to this.
Oh no!
I think Jesus doesn't want us on the computers.
That's right.
Just gonna say it.
He's analog.
You know
He
what?
wears sandals. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
he's the original analog.
Open-toed shoes. You don't get more analog than that.
Dude, he's such a boomer when it comes to the email. Jesus. He's like, what do I do? How do I attach a picture? I don't know.
He can't do shit.
Motherfuckers using rotary
He couldn't do any of
phones.
that
No.
stuff, honestly. Mm-mm.
Speaking of sinning on the computer,
Uh-oh.
we have the perfect opportunity to do it.
Yeah, you have your computer here today with you.
I do. I'm getting all the updates straight from the internet.
That's
Okay.
great.
Mark your calendars, everybody, because on October 15th, we're going to be coming back for another edition of Mega64 Halloween Hellfest.
Javol.
The most diabolical show on the internet of the season. Yes, we do about 5 or 6 hours of hellish programming.
I
go
love
ahead.
our programming that we do throughout the year. I love 64X. I love 420. But Mega64 Interactive Hell Festival really, to me, is like, that's the way to celebrate Halloween. Truly.
Oh, wow.
It
That's
is.
how you're not celebrating without
Before we
Hell
started
Festival.
doing this, I will be real with you. I didn't give a fuck about Halloween. And I'm serious. Like
What?
I don't really care about Halloween.
Bruh.
I don't. You know, my kids like it. Going trick-or-treating as an adult is like kind of a chore. You know, they're excited, but like you just walk around and they
Dude,
get
you
candy.
get to scare the kids. You get to have payback.
Yeah, you're not
for
scaring?
all the bullshit you have to put up with all year. All year. When you have kids,
Yeah.
you got to put up with so much bullshit. Oh, look at this stupid art. That's really good. Dad, I shit my pants all over the living room. Oh, that's okay. I'll clean it up. I'm hungry. I'm tired. Well, you know what? When Halloween rolls around, payback time.
Yeah.
I see.
What? Go over to that house over there. I think they got candy in that house over there. And then I like to be in the house. Like, boo! Yeah, this is what you get.
You come out with like a scary mask on that's just too intense for...
My dad did used to love to scare kids. He had a
Yeah.
whole setup. He loved it.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways, we started doing Hell Festival.
You came around.
I kind of came around to it. And like even doing the Not Scary Farm last year, like I liked it. It was fun.
Would you say it cured your seasonal depression?
I would say that.
I'd say Hell Festival,
say that.
it cures seasonal depression, guys.
Yeah. So
Shawn
anyways,
says it.
definitely check it out. And if you are like me and maybe Halloween wasn't your favorite, then watch it with us and maybe we'll
Yes.
flip you. You know, I don't know. Maybe.
Halloween Hellfest is on October 15th. I had to take the wool sweater off. I was melting.
It's hot. It's a
warm.
heat
It
wave.
looked good. I had to wear it just for the style.
Yeah.
Halloween Hellfest is on October 15th, 2 weeks before actual Halloween, and we're going to be having exclusive Halloween-themed merchandise that you could pick up that day and then rock it on All Hallows Eve to, scare away all the evil spirits, protect your home and family, and get a lot of
Yes.
candy. It's going to
Right.
be awesome.
Yeah.
So tune in. I love Halloween. It's my favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
I kind of go back and forth, honestly, between Halloween and Christmas. What do I prefer? I like them both. I'm not this guy who's like, I'm anti-Christmas because I'm
Yeah.
dark and evil. Those people
Right.
are weird.
It's
Yeah.
great. It's great that you have the yin and yang right next to each other at the end of the year like this.
That's true.
Yeah.
You got
I
dark
like 'em-
side and light side.
I like them both equally for different reasons. I'm glad to hear Halloween Hellfest put you in the Halloween spirit.
It really did. And I'm not fucking around when I say not Scare Fest or what is it called? Scary,
I think
Scary Farm.
Yeah, they refer to it as Scary Farm.
Not Scary Farm.
Just all the fog machine effects and like
And
the
this is
actors they have in the park. That was so cool.
I'm going to be real again. Derek, when you said we had to do that, I was dreading it. I don't like haunted houses. And I had a fucking blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a theme park with haunted houses.
Yes.
So it's like a Halloween haunted theme park. And it's not even necessarily scary.
No.
If you don't want to be scared, you could just go drink drinks
But
and eat
even
food
going
and-
through the haunted houses, I made it seem I wasn't scared.
Yeah.
But I was scared before I walked in the first one. And then I realized, oh, this is like, I don't know. Like, I guess I'm an adult now. This isn't as scary as it once was.
Yeah, you're like, I'm
You're on
older than
edge.
everybody in here.
This is not scary anymore.
I'm just impressed with the amount of theming. My favorite, I think, was like a crash landed UFO.
Oh, yeah.
that we got to
The alien
explore.
thing. Yes. It was
And there was a scientific crew inside that
was
had
cool.
been ripped apart by an alien. I loved all the theming. The nautical one, you remember, where it was like a
Yeah.
haunted bay.
That one got me actually sick.
That was my favorite.
Because I didn't realize that the floor was moving and the walls weren't. And I got like motion sick.
Yeah.
Like seasick on
That-
the fucking...
that had the best effect with like
It was good.
lighting and fog at your waist to where you couldn't see through and see your feet moving around there was a lot of weird shit in there.
Yeah.
All of that is available on the Mega64 Archives
Yeah.
channel if you want to check that out. October 15th this year, Halloween Hellfest returns. Will we go back to the haunted houses? I don't know. But if we do, it's going to be fun.
Find out.
How do you guys like to, I feel like Halloween season is officially starting, you know? I
Yeah.
feel like it's spooky season already.
Yeah.
Once they start serving the pumpkin spice items, I believe
That's it.
That's the official marker, yeah.
That's like Puxatawny Phil seeing a shadow or not.
I went to Costco yesterday and they had like the skeletons playing the banjo that you could buy.
Oh,
You know,
cool.
and then next to the Christmas tree. So Costco's ready for any holiday.
Wow.
They're fucking set.
Make both sides
But yeah, I
happy.
saw those skeletons. I thought, I guess it's time. I guess we're here.
Now, remember the big item last year, guys, was the 75-foot Home Depot skeleton?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the shit.
How is Lowe's going to outdo him this year?
Hey, you know what? I want to start a movement right now. This is impromptu. This is just coming off the top of my head.
Sure.
A Halloween revolution.
Yeah.
I love Halloween and I love Christmas. I just mentioned I love them equally. What I hate is that Christmas decorations come out before Halloween has even happened.
Yeah.
Like, are we just canceling Thanksgiving? We just forgot that this is a holiday in between these two holidays.
I don't think, stores can't make money unless you're a grocery store. You're not making money off Thanksgiving, really.
I know, it's bullshit.
Yeah.
So I think that I want to start a counterculture movement because all these stupid fucking Christmas decorations are available so early.
Sure.
What if everybody just started decorating their house for Christmas on Halloween?
Okay.
Yeah, at first it would be like awkward. It'd be like, why are you doing that? You're dumb. Are you being ironic? But if enough people started to do it, it would actually be like
Take over.
an activism movement because I imagine that people would become angry at the idea that Halloween was disappearing and on Halloween night there was like
Christmas
a lot of
ornaments.
houses decorated for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be
Why
funny.
are the Christmas
Like in
decorations
protest.
out so early?
Dude, I'm trying to think like that's such a fucking 4chan type prank that like they would get a bunch of people who are protesting Halloween to dress their houses up for Christmas on October 31st.
I
just to see if they do it.
seriously though, if you think about this though,
Let's
I
start
like
this movement.
If I decorate my house at Christmas, open the door on Halloween, and I'm dressed like Santa, and it's super like jolly, and it's just like, what the fuck?
That would be
is this?
surreal.
And
That's
It's
then I'd be
surreal.
handing out like whatever, and then if something scary happened, then
Then,
they would scare.
Okay,
they would
that's
lose their
the-
fucking mind.
No, but honestly, nothing scary happens. This is like
Yeah.
Christmas town on Halloween. Like, this is a sanctuary from fear.
Right.
Yeah.
This is like warm. Like, I'm handing out hot chocolate and candy canes.
Yes.
And it's like Christmas music and the trains going
No.
around. People are like, I
refuse
just went
to
to a haunted
celebrate.
house two houses ago. Why is this so like warm and cuddly here?
Oh, we don't believe in Halloween here.
not even that.
I wouldn't even
We
be that. I'd just be like-
I wouldn't even mention Halloween.
Oh, I
I'd
just
be
love
like,
Christmas.
I went to the store and these are the decorations I bought.
yeah,
this is what they sold me. I
What
don't know.
did I do it wrong?
that's hilarious.
The movement starts here.
Okay.
You heard it here first. I think this is going to pick up. Maybe not this year or next year, but within the next 5 years, this is going to happen.
and then
We're trendsetters.
everyone hates decorating their house for Christmas.
Just leave it up.
You leave it up. Oh,
And then we will officially just erase Thanksgiving. We'll blast through it. We're Christmas decorating in October. We're leaving it up until New Year's.
Right.
That's smart.
That's what the corporate America wants. We're going to give it to them. Be careful what you wish for.
They're trying
Walmart.
it has to do with turkey subsidies, is what I heard.
I haven't heard any of that.
Yeah.
No, I'll go to the same websites as you do.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's like the last bastion, the revolution. The Spirit Halloween stores, they're still holding on.
Yeah.
They're here being, to say only Halloween decorations at this time of the year.
It's true. But they've branched out. It's weird going into like a Spirit or a Halloween town.
Do they have Christmas stuff too?
No. They're only strictly Halloween still. But horror movie merchandise, I guess that falls under Halloween. Like,
yeah,
they've turned into just a hot topic for fucking horror movie stuff.
A seasonal hot topic.
Is that right?
Oh, more than masks and costumes and shit. There are just like
100%
plushes and pillows and Stranger Things.
I went
toys
into Spirit
yeah.
Halloween this year, and the only thing I bought was a shirt. And it was just a creep show shirt from the movie. It was a long sleeve.
They have dope stuff. Some of the cool old horror movie shit's getting like a...
I got a Back to the Future mug there. You're right. Why the fuck would I buy that there?
Bro, Spirit is like,
Huh. I don't know.
It's the GameStop tactic. Halloween costumes were good in the 90s, but now we have to adapt to the business.
Well,
We got to sell toys.
I love horror movies. I'm here. I feel like horror movies don't get represented enough. So when Spirit wants to make weird Japanese-inspired shirts for these obscure 80s movies, I'm there for it. You're speaking to me. I'm the demographic.
I'm with you.
Speaking of horror movies, you saw a horror movie. I saw a
Barbarian.
horror movie. Let's talk horror movies.
What's Barbarian?
Barbarian. I know. Isn't it the coolest name?
I saw a trailer for this recently, but I don't know what it's about.
Sure.
But
Was it in
you
theaters?
saw it.
Yeah, it was in theaters. It came out a couple days ago. I've been trying to get to the theater. I finally got today. Actually, just before the podcast, Trish and I went and saw it. So it's real fresh in my mind.
What did you think?
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And all I knew going in, because I had only seen one trailer, was that somehow two people double book an Airbnb. Like,
Right, yes.
Someone shows up.
Justin Long is in it,
yeah,
right?
Justin
Okay.
Long's in it, which I hadn't seen him in anything since Drag Me to Hell, and it was great to see
Dude, I haven't
in
seen him
another.
since the Mac commercial.
Yeah, it's been a while.
He's back.
I'm a PC, so we don't get along. But Justin was good in it. It had like
So wait, two people book an
Yeah.
Airbnb at the same time.
like imagine
Well-
like you show up to your Airbnb and there's someone else staying there. Like, wait, I booked it for this weekend. And no,
Okay.
look at the booking. I booked it on this app. Like that. It's that kind of situation.
That's the situation. So
And-
why does
and
it?
it goes.
How does it get scary? How come the person just doesn't go? My bad. I'll go to another place.
Dude, it plays with like your tension of, male female roles. Cause it's like, it's a woman left out in the cold on a rainy night in a bad neighborhood. And like a stranger dude is in the Airbnb, but it's his, he rented it too. Like, I don't know. Like, do I stay on the couch? Like he invited me in on the couch, but is he being creepy? I don't know. He's offering her food. Is he just being nice to get her luggage, or is he being creepy? That movie Men that A24 did a very similar thing. And this movie does that. This movie's great because it almost changes modes like halfway through. It fucking switches gears and like it just is very suspenseful. You don't really know what's going on. And then it has really cool like monster movie like vibes. Like the ending of it very much reminded me, and the set design and everything reminded me of stuff I really loved in House of a Thousand Corpses, the first Rob Zombie movie.
Yeah.
The
set design in that movie is the best part.
The set design at the end of that movie
that
specifically
part-
when they're underground
That fucked me up.
through all these tunnels and like
Yeah.
little torture rooms and stuff.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Yes. That
2
was so
style.
scary.
This movie does some stuff like that too, where I was like, I'm just fucking digging the
That
set.
stuff is very like claustrophobic and almost like a fever dream. I feel like when
Yes.
those movies get it right, you feel like dizzy, like where am I and when the hell am I getting out of here?
Yeah.
It takes place in like a crazy abandoned part of Detroit. Like we drove
Interesting.
through some little spots
We did.
that were like, oh, nothing but burned down buildings on that street.
Yeah.
It takes place on like one of those streets.
I see. This sounds pretty interesting. Sounds
Yeah.
pretty good. Scary.
Why is it
Scary.
guess it's called Barbarian, and that's a spoiler why it's called that?
No, it's just, it actually has nothing to do with the fucking film.
You got to think about it.
There's
You
not
really
a
gotta read into
barbarian in the film. No one's
Okay.
barbaric in any weird
Interesting.
sense.
Really got to read into it.
Okay.
It's a thinker.
Derek, you saw what?
I
forget what we
saw the new Jordan Peele film.
Oh, yeah.
Nope. Did you guys see Nope?
I have
Yes, sir.
not seen that. No.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. It was pretty good. I recommend it to people. I enjoy all of Jordan Peele's movies. I think they're all like really interesting and intriguing, but he's made 3 movies, and I feel like the endings are always leave me wanting a little more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I went into Nope not knowing what it was about at all.
Yeah, I have no idea what this movie is about.
And I really enjoyed that, actually. And I've seen kind of a lot of people out there really praising the movie. It's highly acclaimed on the internet, as far as I know. Everybody loves it. I'm even seeing like fan art coming out about it, but the fan art kind of makes me angry because I'm like, you're kind of revealing what the movie is about, and I kind of enjoyed not knowing what it was about. You know,
I saw that damn trailer so many fucking times because they played it before every other thing I saw, and I think that even the trailer shows you too much.
Yeah,
lets you know what that movie is about,
dude.
You know, go
honestly,
ahead.
I can't. The last time I was into a theater, I don't know.
Yeah,
The
I can't
Matrix, I think, is the last time I saw a movie in the theater.
I'm the same with you, Shawn. I've been watching. I saw Batman in theaters. I saw the Sonic movie this summer. I think those were the only 2 times I was in the theater.
You didn't go with us to something like for Rocco's birthday? You didn't see like
The
Last
Matrix.
Jedi or The Matrix, the new one. Okay.
Yeah, but that was almost a year ago.
That was like
That was
December.
a year ago. Wow.
Yeah, that was almost a year ago.
I haven't gone to. I don't even know it's in the theaters anymore. I don't even know.
Yeah, and I've been watching a lot of movies on like the streaming services
Yeah.
and premieres. So I didn't see any trailers for Nope.
Yeah, I've never seen.
That was
thing
good.
for it.
That's awesome. Going.
I was
That's
told that
live.
his movies. I haven't seen. I said this before. I saw Get Out,
That's his best one in my
but
opinion.
Same. I feel that.
I was watching it here,
Yeah.
and then for something like I got distracted, I had to leave or whatever, and I never went back to it. So all I've seen so far is like a nice family dinner, and that then
You didn't even get to
Where
the
the dude's like,
halfway
"Oh, you do MMA?" Huh?
yeah,
do you
and then
do?
the guy was being the brother was being weird.
That weird
and then I
scene's
stopped
fucked
it.
up.
I stopped it there, like right when he started getting weird, and then moved on, and never went back to it. Not because I wasn't enjoying it, I was.
Yeah.
but I just never went back to it. So
The brother
I,
just got weird and touchy feely.
So I don't know where it's gonna go. I'll let you know if I ever finish this movie. But I've been told all those movies are kind of like Twilight Zone episodes a little bit.
That's how I feel.
which is great. I love that.
They're always marketed as horror movies, but then I watch them and I'm like, that's not a horror movie because this is like not scary. This is just like a weird, suspenseful, strange
Sci-fi
movie. Yeah, like a sci-fi movie or almost like a dark fantasy movie, but I feel like they don't cross the threshold quite into horror.
Yeah.
And I always kind of feel betrayed, honestly. I fucking love horror movies. I'm going to see a horror movie and people are like, this movie's scary. And I'm like, it was weird.
Yeah.
But it wasn't scary. I don't know.
Sure.
This movie though has been like I do an acting class and every time we start the acting class they ask you like, have you seen any movies lately? And I mentioned that I saw Nope, and that started like a 20 or 30 minute long conversation in the class.
Wow.
Where everybody started just analyzing what the movie meant and what it was about. And like all of this subtext to it. And I just felt like, I don't know, I just enjoyed like I just didn't feel like it was the kind of movie that merited that kind of like reading into it. You know, I don't know how you guys. Well, Garrett, you're the only one who saw it, but-
Johnny shed some light after I saw it. He had talked to me a little bit about it, and then as we were discussing it, like he was saying some stuff that I didn't pick up on, and I thought there was like pretty decent little things hidden in there, some subtext, some storytelling with layers, maybe with that like B story about like one of the actors, you know, he had a TV career or whatever in this movie.
Yeah.
Some of that felt like really loose, but then I started looking at it more like, yeah, why was that kind of tacked in there? It was cool, but then I don't know. Did you read an article, Johnny?
Yeah, I watched a video about
YouTube
Yeah, like
video.
all the Easter eggs.
Honestly, that kind
know.
of thing, like with A24 movies, like I really like doing that.
Yeah.
I like when I watched The Green Man, I was like, that was rad. That was visually stunning. Like, let me read a Wikipedia article on what the fuck just happened.
I
do that as well.
Yeah.
I just watched Licorice Pizza on
that
the plane home from Seattle from PAX. We can talk about later, I guess.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next. I loved Licorice Pizza.
I liked it, but I also was like, I had a lot of I didn't get it. Like, I felt dumb. Like I know, like time was kept like jumping, I guess, and they didn't tell you. I don't know. It was weird. I couldn't figure out like where I was anymore in like this space of like, how does he get this money? What happened?
I didn't like it for the first half, and then the second half kicked in, and then I was like, oh, I actually love this movie, and then I went back and rewatched it immediately, and then liked it again.
Okay.
But like the for the first like hour, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this movie. It was a little confusing.
It was confusing, but I was almost like, I just didn't get like he's in high school, but now he has money, and now he's a waterbed company, and now like it's
They
kept
arrested
going
him.
so fast, and it's like, what is happening? You know,
We're
and then-
changing gears here. I will get
Sorry.
back to Nope in a
So
second,
sorry.
but to talk about Licorice Pizza, I think it was actually based on loosely a real life guy who in the 70s as a high school student wanted to be like an entrepreneur and started like
Oh.
starting businesses, even though he was extremely young.
Yeah.
And was a child actor, but was kind of like wise beyond his years. So I kind of feel the same way. I was like, this is a high school student, but why does he act so adult? And what's kind of the story here? But like we said, I had to read about the movie, and they're like, no,
Yeah.
that's just like his character. He was like more mature.
Okay. Because I did enjoy it, and I was never bored. I was always entertained, but I also was like, I should read some about this movie because I
Yeah.
don't quite get it all the way. All right, cool. Back to Nope. Sorry.
Yeah, so everybody is saying they're doing this deep analysis about Nope. I keep hearing people talking about how the movie is about spectacle. Oh, it's about spectacle, bro. I don't know if that was in the video you saw.
Sorry, real quick. The Garrett, I think you said Green Man when you met Green Knight. The chat is very confused.
Green Knight.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to
What?
make sure.
Okay.
Anyways.
Sorry.
You fucked it up.
I
Oh,
did
no,
it.
sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
Garrett. No,
The
this
Green.
Garrett,
Is
not
there
you,
a
Johnny.
movie called Green Man?
I don't know.
No, but
This is
Green
making me
Knight
laugh.
is like...
That's the A24 one with
about
that's
King Arthur.
That's what I was talking about.
Green Man?
The Green Man. I don't know. That's like
I think it's
Absinthe or something.
It's Always Sunny thing, I think.
I'm going to offer my own analysis about Nope.
Okay.
My own review, even though I say this movie is kind of just like fun fluff and maybe not worth analysis. A lot of people have been saying this movie is about spectacle, and they're giving a lot of examples of why that's their take. I disagree. And I think that this movie may be about exploitation instead of spectacle. And Garrett, you saw the movie, but they
Yeah.
kind of talk about how in an early scene, you know, the first film ever created was a black man riding a horse, and we don't even know that guy's name. And the movie goes on to have these repeated themes of like making money or making your business and building it upon the effort of a marginalized person or a stage animal or the bigger monster thing in
Yeah.
us. Everybody's trying to exploit this thing to build a career off of it. And then it kind of backfires on them. And even the sister, you know, the brother tells her at one point in the movie, he's like, stop promoting your side stuff, you know, like focus on this job. Almost like telling her, like, you're using this job to promote yourself and promote your other things. Like focus on what the family is doing. And that's kind of what she has to learn to do by the end of the movie.
yeah.
So that's my take on Nope. I liked it. You know,
That's
it's pretty
another
good.
layer that I had not even picked up on, but I can see how that's there too. Yeah.
I think, you know, it's definitely worth watching. Go check it out.
Yeah, I really liked it. I would want to watch it again when it comes
Is
to
it only in
streaming.
theaters?
It's only in theaters right now.
Stuff comes to streaming pretty fast. Like Elvis is already on, I think, HBO Max.
Yeah.
So I was gonna
I
watch
didn't care
that.
about that one.
Hey, a movie I really want to recommend for Halloween is the movie we recently watched for Movie Club, which was Demons.
Yes.
Dario Argento presents Demons. Have you seen this movie, Garrett?
Not in like 10 years, but I have it on a VHS copy somewhere.
Watch it again this year. Shawn, you weaseled out of this
I
movie.
didn't mean to.
You should have
I-
seen this movie.
Oh,
I
you didn't
wanted
watch
your
Dario?
take so bad.
Well, I started watching. I'll finish it. That seems fair because I missed that movie club, but I was watching it and then I was gone that weekend or that week, and you guys said we're going to do movie club without you. Oh, it was in PAX. That's where I was.
yeah.
And they're like, we'll do it without you. You don't need to finish it. I'm like, okay, cool. So I didn't finish it. But
Yeah.
I feel like I should. And give my rating
You
on
should.
it.
He's an Italian cinema legend, Dario Argento.
I've never even heard of this person
His
before.
daughter Asia Argento became a big actress in the United States.
All right.
Demons, watch the Movie Club episode, watch the movie, and then you could see our review of the movie on Movie Club. But I recommend it to everybody for the Halloween season to get into the spirit.
Yeah.
I consider this movie a classic. I'm surprised. I have never seen it before. We did this Movie Club. This is the type of movie I wished I had seen when I was 15.
When made you pick it?
I wished I had seen this 100 times. A friend of mine has a tattoo of the logo for this movie on his
Oh.
stomach. And so I'd
Whoa.
always kind of been aware of like, oh, there's this movie called Demons and it has a cool logo. And it was Halloween. You know, I'm always thinking about Halloween when I start seeing the stuff in the
Yeah.
stores. I like to get into the mood.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know, just something in my brain was like, hey, here's this horror movie you've always heard of. Check it out. It's like the Italian Return of the Living Dead.
Oh.
That's how I would describe it.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
a good way.
Return of the Living Dead is this punk rock zombie movie that starts with like one zombie and it just keeps sprawling out of control and gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
This is the same story. Punk rock, instead of zombies, they conjure up demons. And it's fucking awesome. I loved it.
Damn.
You can see the full review on Movie Club. Check it out. Dario Argento's Demons. Highly recommended for the Halloween season.
Hell yeah.
You got to sub that Patreon and get on all the new stuff coming to Mega64's
That's true. That's true.
Definitely
video
sub
channel.
the Patreon.
Yeah.
Garrett and I had this epic 6-part, 7-part series of us building a skate ramp.
Yeah, it's all up there now.
And you can watch the entire process of us going to the store
to buy wood,
to
and
buy
tools.
wood and then like in real time, like build this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then drop it off at my house and then we all
Learning
skated.
as we go.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, patreon.com/Mega64. Hey, since we're plugging stuff, let's get into it. It's every week we have a 64-hour special. This week is the Kevin shirt.
Kevin
We
shirt.
love Kevin.
You know what?
He wasn't here, but we had to have him here in spirit.
Yeah, it's important that everyone knows who shipped out the shirt and no shirt has ever once in the history of shirts said who did it. And now this shirt tells you.
Give credit where credit is due.
So
That's
now
what we
you
always
know
say.
who shipped out that shirt.
This ain't bullshit, too. That shirt says Kevin shipped the shirt, and Kevin will personally ship.
Can
every
I-
I'm
shirt.
not helping him.
His fingerprints and palm sweat is going to be on every piece of fabric that comes your way.
There's been times where I've helped Kevin ship stuff before. And I was going to help him ship these things. And he said, no.
Not
I'm going to
those.
do these shirts.
Yeah.
He was like adamant, like these shirts I have to do. I cannot have help. And I said, all right. So he shipped it. The shirt is real.
It's real.
It's
Kevin
a real thing.
obeys the rules of the universe, universal law.
true.
If it says he shipped it, he's going to make sure
not
he shipped
fucking
it.
around.
Because he'll know. He'll not be able to put his head down at night. And he'll go,
Yeah.
He'll go, fuck.
I lied. Shawn
I
shipped that
lied.
shirt.
And you know what? Someone's going to know. The watchers, who knows what it is?
Yeah. Mhm.
You know.
We also put up on Friday pre-orders for 2 of our tie-dye designs, the Baltic 64 shirt, and then I think the classic logo 64 shirt. Both were from different Mega 64 20 streams, but great shirts, and people have been asking for them, so they're back for
We
pre-order
brought 'em
now.
back.
So pre-order them while you can.
Yeah, go over to shop.mega64.com. You can pick up the Kevin shirt. You can see what the 2 tie-dye designs are that Shawn is talking about. You can see how hot they look. You're probably going to want them both. You're probably going to want all 3.
Yeah.
Go to shop.mega64. Check that out. Also, Mega 64 version 4.1, Revenge Erection. Yes, the feature-length movie we spent 5 years creating
That's
is
right.
available on Blu-ray. You can pick that up at shop.mega64.com as well.
The last thing I'm going to say about the Kevin shirt, and I'm done with this shirt, is that it's whatever we have in stock right now. So there's not going to be a pre-order for that.
Yeah,
So
it's first come, first serve.
first serve, and he will ship that out this week if you order it.
First
wow,
come,
that's fast.
first
Just so you know.
served.
Okay. You're all aware.
Shop.mega64.com. Check it out. Hey, this is the #1 video game podcast on the internet. Let's talk about video games.
Sure.
I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Our correspondents, our men on the street, our journalists on the scene at D23 have relayed to us the latest news.
Rocco and Kevin are there. Yeah.
They actually somehow finagled their way into the video game announcements panel, which I don't know how they did this because they don't have the journalist credentials.
Oh my God.
No, they're like
You know what?
cosplaying, right?
Rocco's cosplaying, but he's sneaking his way into things. I've seen him do it.
It looks official, the costume, so they probably think he's some type. He probably does like an animatronic dance.
I'll
to
tell
get
you
into
what
the room.
actually happened. It's a testament to the fucking fan base Mega64 has out there. One internet soldier hooked it up.
Oh, hell
I'm
yeah!
sure- we got internet soldiers up and down in the ranks of every major corporation in the world, especially the media empires out there like Disney. So
That's
if
right.
we need to get into a special event, we have our connections.
Someone did him a favor. Okay.
We got to get someone in with the Padres and Olympic Committee. It's got to eventually it will happen.
Yeah,
I'm sure
sports fans, get us in there.
of it. You got it.
Get a
There's gotta be
Chatfield
way.
on the mound, guys.
So you need to look for a minor league baseball team. I'll do that too. So let me know.
No.
69
no,
miles
no,
an
sorry.
hour.
Garrett
No
says no.
compromises. We're aiming for the top. You're getting the fucking Olympic torch.
Yes,
We're not going to settle
you're
for
right,
a
thank you.
minor league baseball team.
Okay, you're right.
Fuck that.
Sorry,
Olympic
trash
torch.
pandas.
Yeah, no.
It's not happening.
Sorry.
Sean's running that torch into Los Angeles. personally.
Fair enough.
It has to come up from Mexico, which means it's coming through San Diego.
It's coming through,
It has
and I'm
to.
running with it.
It literally, Mexico is the closest country to Los Angeles. It makes no sense to not have the torch come up through Mexico, which means it has to come through San Diego.
I have a picture of me. My parents are holding. I was a brand new baby. I'm 2 months old in 1984.
Yeah.
And the torch is running through Grand Avenue in PB. And I'm there watching it
You're
happen.
looking at it.
It went through PB.
For people who don't know, we've been around for 20 years. Maybe you're new to the Mega64 podcast. It is unironically Shawn's life goal.
Yes.
I would say this is your number one dream in life.
Yes.
Is to run the Olympic torch in an actual running of the
torch relay.
Yeah, the torch relay. If you don't know shit about the Olympics, where the fuck have you been your whole life?
Yeah.
The
Olympics,
Olympics,
the flame.
they have a big torch that they light at the beginning of the games, and it's like they pass the flaming baton.
It's eternal, right, Shawn?
It's there is a flame.
The flame never goes out.
It never goes out. That flame is in Greece, where the original.
In Athens.
Yes, that is where the original.
How do they
Olympics
cross
started.
the oceans with it? Is
They
the flame
have
burning?
it in. Yes, it's burning in a little lantern they have to get across. And
On
then
a boat.
On a boat.
Yeah.
Or plane now. Maybe it's a plane
They
now.
fly with an
Rowing, dude.
open flame? You can't do that.
Maybe they don't. Maybe it's just boat.
You
They're
have to
probably
do a boat.
rowing, dude, across the
They
Atlantic.
get it across somehow, and then they take it to that place, and they light the first torch, and then they go. Then they just go.
So it's his life goal, his life dream to be a part of that relay. Coming up soon, the Olympics are going to be in Los Angeles.
2028. That's coming up.
6 years from now, this is probably, let's say this now, in 6 years, this is the best chance
That's
right.
Shawn
That's
will
true.
ever have of achieving his life goal. This is something he's been talking about for 20 fucking years
Yes,
on
it
this
is.
podcast.
That's true.
And he has 6 more years,
to do it.
make it happen. If it doesn't happen for the 2028 Los Angeles
It's probably
Olympics,
never going to happen.
your odds of this happening plummet by 99.999%.
You're absolutely correct.
You have to
This
start
is
traveling.
like Haley's Comet, once in a lifetime opportunity.
That's true.
So if you have any connections out there,
Yeah.
help Shawn make his dream come true.
And I'm telling you, there's got to be a mile out there that no one gives a shit about. I don't care where I run it.
Dude, a shit mile in the middle of the desert.
I'll go through Irvine. That's fine. That's fine.
We'll go through Fullerton.
it's
we'll go
okay.
through El Cajon.
Stanton,
it's all good.
whatever.
I'll do it.
San Ysidro. Make, say habla español. You got to make some
I will
friends
do
down
it
south.
wherever.
If that's where the torch is coming from.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the last couple miles, important people got that. That's fine.
Sure.
That's
You're-
fine.
Yeah, you're in Burbank by then.
Yeah, but I'm talking, getting on the 405. no one gives
Chino,
a shit.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got 6 years. And I'm going to say, don't quote me on this.
I won't.
If you're, turn off the recording on this part, because this cannot go beyond this live broadcast.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, he's got it.
This is going to come back to bite me.
Oh no.
But I'm going to say it anyways. All right. We're going to be patient. We're going to give it about 5.5 years
Yeah.
for a plan to solidify. But if it's 6 months out and nothing has happened, we're going to elevate our strategy.
That's
Okay.
right. We'll make
And
sure
that's
this
all.
happens.
That's all I'm going to say for now.
That's good.
But one way or another,
I agree with you, Derek.
Sean's going to be involved in this fucking torch relay.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm going to say. We have 5.5 years to do it.
Which way you want it?
nicely.
Olympic
Nicely,
committee?
Yeah.
The easy way or
I
the hard
remember
way?
a guy in high school
Yeah.
who, this guy, I would not call him a friend. He was just someone who I knew.
Okay.
And I remember him saying, I'm either going to be famous or infamous. And I remember thinking, this is the person I don't want to be around. That's unwell. So this is same
Yeah, same
all.
energy. Same energy right now with the Olympic torch. 100%.
Famous or infamous?
We're either gonna do it or we're
gonna do it.
or we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll happen. When you get there,
Anyways.
it'll happen.
So our correspondents at D23
Yes.
got into the announcements. Disney has announced all these new video games. This is the #1 video game podcast on the internet. So let's talk about it. Let's get reactions to some of these announcements.
You know them. Garrett, do you know what they are?
I
'Cause
do
I
not.
don't
because,
know.
You know,
Yeah,
like
blind.
I pay very close attention to the Keeleys. I'm on the E3.
Yes,
You know,
I love those keynotes.
I'm looking at all of the stuff coming out at me from the big names, Nintendo Directs. I'm always there. But I am not on the Disney docket.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They announced like 5 or 6 things, but they also didn't announce shit. Just so you know, going
Sure,
in. It was
sure.
so like, is this what are you announcing here?
Hopefully
The
Mirrorverse.
first thing, a video game called Tron Identity.
Okay.
is announced. This is a new
This could be cool.
new Tron. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I'll
Oh,
tell you
sorry.
more.
So sorry.
Tron Identity, a new Tron video game. A brief teaser was announced and a Steam page. That's
Tron.
it. But in investigating the Steam page, people have found out that this is going to be a visual novel mystery game.
Oh.
Okay, I'm out.
Exactly.
A lot of reading.
There's the reaction I was waiting for.
Yeah.
What else is there to say? A Tron visual novel mystery game?
Dude.
You've already removed everything from Tron that I look forward to, which is like cool electronic battling
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I thought like you could like maybe an open world Tron game or something. I don't know. where my
Light
brain
cycles.
went.
I don't want to like
Yeah.
jack into the grid to read.
Yeah,
read.
you're reading. It's and then they're like, but it's by the maker of an indie title, Thomas Was Alone. And I was like, oh, cool. I haven't heard of Thomas Was Alone. Is this like a really cool visual novel?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No.
Thomas Was Alone. I looked it up. Apparently, it's a platformer game where you control a square and the square jumps through like different puzzles.
Oh, did you like
You
it?
played Thomas Was Alone.
Yeah, that game's pretty good.
It was pretty
Okay,
good. All
and you
right.
said for the
Pretty good
Tron
game.
game.
Does that game make you think like this would be awesome if it was a Tron visual novel?
Visual novel.
Fuck no.
Johnny's response was, ha ha ha, fuck no.
Jeff Daniels is going to look great in this, though.
Yeah,
I
so
bet.
the Tron game was announced. The other,
Okay.
this is the big announcement.
Oh, okay.
This one's crazy.
Okay.
Disney is partnering with Niantic on a Marvel-themed AR game.
Okay, I did hear about this
shit.
announcement.
Now, I know Niantic does Pokemon Go,
Exactly.
And now they do Pikmin Bloom.
and they also do some Harry Potter thing too.
That's right. They
Okay.
do.
Yeah, so now they're going to be doing a Pokemon Go-like game, but it's called Marvel World of Heroes.
Okay.
And according to the press release, players will be able to become their own superhero so they can patrol their neighborhoods
Yo.
to foil crimes, complete superhero missions, and thwart interdimensional threats.
So I'm just gonna guess what that is like you would, as a Pokemon Go, you know, a Pokemon will show up and
Yeah.
then you get.
You
But
get
now
to
it's gonna
fight
be
him.
like a criminal, and
Yeah.
you have to go like
Sandman.
beat him up.
Yeah, and something to me is
Doctor
like,
Strange. I don't know.
we're just gonna make a generation of kids like vigilante, like you're just gonna, the new game is fighting crime in your neighborhood. Like,
Are you going to hang out in front of the bank and be like, just making sure no one's robbing this thing?
yeah, you're gonna like see like a bunch of like tough looking like gangsters on the corner. You go up with your phone.
Let me see if they're up to no good.
Yeah,
I'm making stupid
They
jokes.
work
here,
for the
but-
Legion of Doom.
But you know, like I felt like Pokemon Go, which is a game that I still play, and I think I'm the only person on the planet who still plays this game. But
Hey, anybody out there still playing Pokemon Go?
I
Hit
was
us up
with-
in the chat.
I was with people yesterday that were playing.
you were
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
Okay.
People still
Okay.
playing. People still
play.
playing.
Dude, I went to Balboa Park here in San Diego
Yeah.
for a Pikmin Bloom Fest.
Okay.
And it's the same community weekend as
Oh, so
a
it's probably
Pokemon
busy.
Go. So many people. So everyone out, battery packs, 2 phones
Yeah,
and
see,
shit.
I don't do that. But
it's
I
hype.
am a level 40, which is embarrassing to say. That's pretty good. Jeez Louise. Anyways, I feel like even though Pokemon like lends itself to this because you're going out trying to find Pokemon.
Exactly.
Which is
Yeah.
what the game is. And you're just
Exactly.
doing that in real life. But this
You're going to help the Black Panther and Wolverine.
Yeah, this is weird.
I feel like you're on the same page as I am, and it's hard to articulate, but there's just something weird about like the game is going into your neighborhood and fighting crime.
Yeah. Right.
It's like, so are the really bad neighborhoods where the most bad crime is?
Yeah,
like,
that's-
Is there more crime
yeah.
there?
Should I go down to Skid Row, like where that dude was walking around with a pipe chasing a woman, and go play
right.
Marvel World of Heroes down there? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
something just feels off about like now I'm fighting the crime.
Someone's coming at you with a knife. Hold on. I'm calling
I'm
the
also
Hulk.
gonna assume that they're gonna use the same places. Our Pokestops
Yeah.
are gonna be the same.
Oh, yeah.
It's because that's so easy just to put new skin on it.
You know,
and
there
the
was a game Niantic did. It was like a hacking game.
Oh, whoa.
Before Pokemon
Oh,
Go.
really?
That was kind of the backbone for when Pokemon Go kind of launched.
Like the first AR game?
Yeah, and the first one that Niantic made. And all of those locations were the same and are the same in Pikmin.
That makes sense.
Pokemon,
That makes
everything.
sense.
So like all of these locations will just apply, and then whatever game you're playing will
Yes.
just reskin
Yeah.
that location.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
All the Pokestops are still going to probably be those same
Yeah,
electrical
100%.
benches.
So somebody
It's already made for
fountain.
this.
Somebody
Yeah.
out there is just going to have every game on their phone and go to a stop and be like, Pokestop, Marvel
Wizarding-
stop.
yeah, yes.
Yeah, Wizarding
stop,
World
Pikmin
location.
stop.
Yep,
Yeah.
100%.
Totally.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Well, that congratulations to Disney. Now you have your stop. It's the Marvel World of Heroes stop. I almost feel like I would prefer a game where I was a photojournalist and I had to go photograph heroes battling out in the real world. So,
Yeah.
like I don't want to be the superhero for whatever reason. Like I don't want to do that.
How is Pokemon Snap not implemented more?
It's Pokemon Go. It's
Yeah, I mean,
basically that.
Essentially,
Because
but
you can
taking
take pictures. I mean, there is an AR
It's
aspect.
such a
you can
small
use.
part of that game, though.
True,
yeah.
but you can.
You can
do it. Yeah. This is. I'm not gonna play it. Oh, but also,
well,
like,
there's the hot. So that's 2 for 2.
Sean.
Sean's not going to
I'm
play.
just gonna go
either
back
of
to
these.
Pokemon one more time. The whole point of that game is to collect all the Pokemon and catch them all.
Yeah, battle them. Yeah.
What are you collecting in this game? What's
Criminals.
the incentive? Yeah, what's the incentive? That's
Gang
that's
members.
lame.
At-risk youth.
New powers.
Nah, nice try.
Yeah.
Who've fallen into a life of crime. Anyway, all right, moving on.
Okay,
So
moving on.
the next
That's 2 no's.
announcement,
You're getting
there's a
unobtainium.
new Monkey Island game. I don't know if you guys ever played Monkey Island. I, as a kid, loved Monkey Island.
There was
I
a
thought I
big
saw
display
a
at
PAX.
PAX.
There's a huge thing for it.
I love those games. I'll take the helm on this one. No interest in playing a new Monkey Island.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. I love those
Yeah.
games. I don't need to do point and click adventures. Like I had that phase when I was 12 years old. I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah, point and click. That's the first game that you mentioned sounds like a point and click to me, which, yeah, I'm not doing those.
Yeah.
You know, after Myst and like Riven, I was kind of like, I missed the whole Grim Fandango, Monkey Island, even all those LucasArts games.
Those are the ones I love.
Yeah, and I never played any of them. I have no history with them. So I see this love and this remastering effort that's been going on the last couple of years with those titles, Full Throttle included as well. And I just have no experience with them. I've never even tried them.
They're kind of like just watching a cartoon. You,
what it
you get
seemed
to
like.
activate the next scene of the cartoon by putting in the right ingredients.
Right.
It was cool when you're a kid, but like I don't know. It's just,
When
like, not
CD-ROM
exciting.
launched and it was like I was doing that in Myst,
Yeah.
I was enthralled. Like how fucking cool was this? And there's FMV playing in there.
Yeah.
Blew my mind.
All right, so nobody gives a shit about that. That's
No,
3
no.
strikes. The next thing they announced, this one is getting people hype. I don't know if anybody here is going to give a shit. Gargoyles. The 90s cartoon.
Yeah.
I used to like
show,
that.
Gargoyles.
I used to like that show.
Do you remember that they had a video game for Gargoyles?
was
I don't
one.
remember.
Well,
No.
then
Super NES.
hold on to your butt, Sean, because the 1995 video game from Gargoyles is getting, drum roll please, an HD remake.
Oh,
What the fuck? That's
just
weird.
like DuckTales.
It's like the new Last of Us.
Oh, right.
They're getting a remaster. Empty Clip
remaster.
Studios is going to be remastering Gargoyles.
That seems
I bet Limited Run will
what
do
a
the thing.
random thing to do.
Now, I had a feeling that you didn't remember that a Gargoyles video game existed.
I'm glad.
So I pulled up gameplay footage.
Oh,
shit.
hell yeah.
Oh,
To
you have
show
that?
you.
Oh, okay.
Buena Vista Interactive. back in
So
the day.
we could just skip like a couple minutes in just to get into the actual gameplay.
Yeah, let me just see what it looks. This is gonna be
Give us a taste.
brief.
Yeah, there we go. Right there. Right there.
get a taste.
This is what a 1990s game would look like.
Yeah, this looks like Genesis or like
Dark-
Super Nintendo.
What?
This is the giant fucking announcement from D23. This game is getting remastered.
What in
Yeah.
the world?
I knew it was just a platformer too. Like, yikes.
Dude, it's like the Lion King game. It's like the
Yeah.
Aladdin Genesis game.
Well,
they
they-
made all of these games around the same time, and now they're remastering them all at the same time.
A couple of years ago, they made such a big deal about the DuckTales. Capcom was remastering the DuckTales one, and it was like,
Do any of these games do good?
who? No,
No.
none of my friends got them either. I don't know anyone who got
Why-
that DuckTales game.
Why a Gargoyles push? Like that's weird.
Thank you, Johnny. Now we could do picture-in-picture reaction. Look,
The
this is
chat
a
said I
fucking-
flashbang them with the white screen.
Oh, well,
It's a Ninja Gaiden rip-off. Apparently, there's a Viking scream in here that's really famous, but it's just like the Wilhelm.
okay.
Oh, gotcha.
This does not.
This is a good playthrough.
I mean,
This is the big announcement for coming out.
Wow.
This is like the game.
I was thinking though, I have not heard of any big announcements being made this D23
yeah. Oh, this for Disney
for the whole thing.
for Marvel or
And this maybe sums it all up.
We could turn this off now. I think we've seen it.
was there even like a Marvel show or like a big announcement?
No, I haven't heard of
movie?
anything.
These,
Maybe.
these are all the video games that I heard of. I got this list of announcements, and my thought was like, why bother? Why did you even announce these?
Yeah.
This is such a waste of time.
Yeah, it's
Nobody
weird.
wants any of this stuff.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. If you want this stuff out there, leave a comment. What are you most hype for of these announcements? If you agree with us and you think they all kind of sound trash,
I mean, I don't even think our
Let us know.
colleagues in the field care about these titles.
No, but I mean, Disney's never been like the place to go, I guess. There's some new Disney
gaming?
game that I don't know. I keep seeing people talk about. I guess it's out. Disney something light. It's like looks like Animal Crossing and
Yeah, Trish is playing it. I watched it. It's called Dreamlight Valley.
Dreamlight Valley.
Disney's Dreamlight Valley is an Animal Crossing clone.
It
which,
is.
According to Trish, is like full of bugs on launch.
Sean, you're so right. It's like nobody goes to Disney for video games.
Yeah.
But then it comes back to what I said. So why are you bothering? Like,
Yeah.
why are you even making video games? Nobody wants video games from you, and the stuff you're announcing looks like shit. What are you doing?
License the Marvel stuff to like Platinum,
Which they
That's
did.
People would want.
You know, like they made the Spider-Man game.
Platinum made like a Turtles
Although that's
game.
probably
yeah.
Sony. But still, it's
Yeah.
still a good, it's good.
That was a good studio. It's not
Good, it's a good game. Like what? I don't know. Do that. But yeah, Disney, you got enough things going. You don't got to worry about that. That's okay.
All right, I got bigger video game news here, actually, and it has to do with one of the most notorious gamers in the world. Actually passed away this weekend. Queen Elizabeth II.
Say it ain't so.
Well,
Yeah, she's Rip Rig to Queen Elizabeth II. Rest in peace, rise in glory. Rip Rig, Lizzie.
Lizzie's
Rip Rig. I've never heard that
Wow.
before.
I made it up.
Oh, you did?
Lizzie. You guys are
I was watching the news, and a British man said that he left a prayer for the Queen, and they asked him, "What's the prayer?" And he went, "Rest in peace, rise in glory." And then I thought, so you Rip Rig? That's all you. That's all.
Hey,
it is.
dude,
She's
I like
ascended.
it. I'm using Rip Rig from here on out.
Rip
That's
Rig
good.
is if you're only saying R.I.P., you're only giving half the condolence.
Yeah, hashtag Rip Rig.
Where's R.I.G.?
Let's get an F in the chat. Pay respects for the biggest gamer out there in
Hey.
all of the England lands.
Everybody out there, tweet all caps Rip Rig if you're down with it. Okay, so the Queen passed away. Do we want to make jokes about that? You want pop off, smart guy, funny guy?
You made a lot of
what?
jokes.
Funny guy Shawn
I
has some
made-
Queen jokes.
I made like the most casual joke.
Whole country's in a time
what
of
was
mourning.
the joke you
It
made?
wasn't even a joke. I said, stop tweeting about this. I haven't caught up on The Crown yet. I don't want spoilers.
You
Well, it wasn't that. First off,
Fucking
not that
brash.
funny.
Fucking brash.
Secondly, not that offensive. I don't think.
By the way, can I say something? What is it with all these Americans who are like, stop disrespecting the Queen? What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You want me to disrespect Will Smith? What?
Why do you give a shit? What? The Queen? I feel like it's this.
Disrespect everyone.
I
feel like it's this like
This is the internet.
what do I want to say? I feel like it's hyper patriotic Americans are the ones who are saying don't disrespect the Queen, and I'm like, what? Why do you care so much about this other government figure?
yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
disrespect the Queen for what? It's America. It's a fucking point. Do you know how America was started?
Disrespecting
Do you know?
that bitch. That's right.
Do you fucking know why this country exists? Don't disrespect the Queen. What the fuck are you talking about?
She went after on Plymouth Rock, dude. The Nina the Pinta Santa Maria showed up, and the Queen was like, "Get them back!" They sent over the fucking redcoats trying to get taxes. Boom, Tea Party, baby.
Damn, dude.
Something's happening in America where suddenly it's like, fuck the FBI and stop disrespecting my Queen. And I'm like, what's going on here?
weird.
Bro,
Yeah,
it is
I
weird.
felt. I mean, I'm neither. I don't care. I'm
like
very
it.
indifferent. I'm a 96-year-old woman died.
It happens.
That's it.
That will happen.
Shit happens.
I've been
Dude.
told that could happen.
Ben Stern went to 99. What's up?
And I do watch The Crown.
But now you know how it ends. Spoiler.
Now I know how it ends.
Shit.
I just feel like
couldn't help myself.
everyone, you know, like, and I guess if you're ever like, oh, the nation's gran has passed away, and okay, if that's how you feel, then I get that. Maybe that you lived in there your whole life, and that was your figurehead, and now she's gone. Hey. But as an American, I don't know why people.
Well, Grandma wrote you out of the will.
As one of the three kings, I'm just happy. You know, men.
Yeah, now we're the
men are back on top. King Charles is, you know, been instated. And,
He's King Charles III, and there's 3 of us.
Bruh, it was meant to be.
Do you believe that?
No, but for real,
I think King Charles is a little bitch, and I hereby challenge his authority. I keep seeing him in these videos. Oh, we're going to take things so slow and bro, let me get in there with this big king energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what?
I'm on Diana's side,
as someone
bro.
who's far away from this whole thing,
Sure.
just skip this fucker. Go to the what's the next?
up with
What's
Harry?
the young guy? What's that son's name? I like him.
Yeah, Harry or
Who's
William.
the American one that they
William?
let over here?
Oh, that's Harry's
Put
over
Meghan
here.
Markle in charge.
Yeah,
Put Meghan Markle in charge.
Oh, bro.
but I want
Meghan Markle versus Charles. Fist fight. Winner take all.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm here for
The
it.
new creators clash.
Yeah. Controller clash.
Controller clash.
You told me something that I thought was so funny that like all her underlings were around her on her deathbed. And then when she passed, everyone had to kiss King Charles's hand.
And first off,
And
have
say-
we seen this dude's hands?
And ooh,
Oh, yeah. Those nasty carrot fingers.
Legitimately, have you seen them?
no.
Oh,
Bro's got like
Johnny, is that
Dude,
possible to
the
pull
guy's
up?
got
Like
the guy's
Crypt
got he's got old guy.
It looks
hands.
like
like
sausage.
tissue paper skin.
He has old guy hand syndrome.
It looks like they're gonna have to legitimately cut the rings off because
no.
those things are puffed up as fuck. It looks like he got stung, put his hands in hornet's nests, and pulled them out.
So when
It's
she
weird.
died, everyone had to
Yeah, but you
say
know what?
something and
Kiss the
kiss.
sausage links. Look at those.
Yeah.
What the fuck, bro? That's gout, dude.
Dude,
That's not real.
I have a
It's real. That's his hand.
That's
dude.
a drowning victim image. I've seen that, bro. When you get pulled out of the lake at the end of the movie.
I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable.
No.
He
Speaking
did that
of-
on purpose. Let me tell you, he fucked his hands up on purpose because he knew, like, Mummy's going to kick the bucket soon, and my asshole siblings are going to have to kiss these mittens. Well, I'm going to give them something to kiss, and then he put him in the hornet's nest, like you said. He's
Yeah.
like, let's see your devotion now. Kiss the ring.
At least it was a soft kiss. Holy fuck.
That one may be photoshopped. That one may be
You have to
photoshopped.
put that on screen.
That image got me.
Okay, well,
It's a Photoshop of him with hands the size of like dinner
Like
plates.
Hulk
anyways,
fists.
yeah, I saw those hands. I thought those people had to kiss those hands. No, thank you.
Bruh.
When the queen died, all of her children were present, and the oldest, Charles, immediately became the new monarch. And to, in a sign of respect to his new authority, all his siblings had to kiss his hand at that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Long live the king.
Long live the king. Well, no, because we challenge his authority.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Either us or Megan. Somebody's got to take the power back.
It's weird that their national anthem changed too, because now they have to say "God Save the King," and not.
Oh,
God
I
Save
can't
the Queen.
listen to the Sex Pistols anymore, dude. That's irrelevant.
Charles
Now-
is fucking
yeah.
up the Sex Pistols.
Yeah, what's John Lydon gonna do? No more
I don't like it.
cash flow coming in? Oh, wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyways.
back to the story at hand.
Oh yeah, the gamer.
Queen Elizabeth II was a gamer.
Now this is news to me. I did not know this.
Do you want to take a guess at what her favorite video game was? What her favorite console was?
What in the fuck? You actually have
Candy
this?
Crush.
This is real.
This is real. Yeah.
She's in a Candy Crush.
I have a feeling
She's not PC. She's not mobile.
I
You're
just
wrong.
got
Okay.
a hunch that our girl Liz
Lizzie. Yeah.
was a super into the Wii. I just got a feeling, and Wii Bowling especially.
You know, they marketed that to elderly.
Shawn, you are exactly
Shut the
Fuck
fuck
yes,
up,
bro.
Shut up, dude. No
in 2007, the Queen was gifted a Wii from I think it was Harry or William, one of her grandkids.
What?
And it says, by the way, the Queen loved family game night. She was famous for playing like long games of charades, the name game, Monopoly, the only gamer who would be alive when Rockstar's final release, GTA 6.
The Queen does game.
I
And
didn't. I
Shawn,
can't believe I got that
nailed
right.
it.
She
Cannot
loved board
believe
games.
it.
They introduced her to Wii Sports in 2007, and she became enamored with Wii Bowling.
Shut up,
was
dude.
the
It
best.
is said that she was a natural at Wii Bowling. She played it a lot. Nintendo became aware of this and they made a one-of-a-kind royal edition of the Wii,
Whoa.
which is said to be gold-plated, a gold-plated version of the Wii console.
Damn.
But they were unable to get it into the hands of the Queen because of the security protocol at Buckingham Palace. So the console ended up on eBay for $300,000.
What?
The royal gold-plated edition of the Wii,
Holy
made
shit.
specifically for Queen Elizabeth because she loved Wii bowling.
Why couldn't they get her a Wii? Why couldn't they get that? Nintendo couldn't figure out a way to get it to Buckingham Palace or whatever the fuck?
I don't know. The
Those beef
reports
eaters
that I read
turned her
said
away.
that it was just there. Johnny
There
found a
it
picture
is.
of it.
Damn.
And King Charles is holding it. Look at those mitts.
Damn.
Ooh. There it is, the royal edition of the Wii, $300K.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. I went with the Wii because that was the one that old people loved, the Wii.
They marketed it.
They
to
did.
The,
That was, but
yeah,
I
you're right.
the Wii bowling, I was a shot in the
because it
dark.
was like a
Can't believe
remote.
it.
I
Yeah.
know how to use a whipper.
Wow. That's wild. Well, R.I.P.
Rip rig.
Rip rig.
Rip rig.
Rip rig.
Old Queenie.
Pour one out for,
You know, it was bound to happen.
I got this
was-
Jelly Belly sparkling water.
How's that going?
It's not very good. I'm gonna pour it out for her a little. Just a
Pour
little.
one out for the Queenie. She loved Jelly Bellies.
There you
She
go.
did love
That's
it.
for you, Queen.
She loved the pear. I know that.
Yeah. She loved the Jelly Belly sparkling water that she found at the dollar store and thought, I'm gonna try this, and it wasn't good. She loved that.
I want to resurrect a segment that we haven't done in a while. It's called Shawn's Thoughts.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Sean's-
just in time for Halloween.
Sean's had a
Resurrected.
long week, and a lot of stuff's been happening, and not all of it has been received well by Shawn.
Oh no.
Can I tell you on Friday, Shawn was so stressed out. He's like, I don't know what's happening, but everything is blurry.
Dude, I
can't-
thought you were having a fucking seizure.
I can't focus. I can't
you left,
see.
and I was like, I hope he
Hey.
lives to see another
Yeah,
day.
dude.
My thoughts are just gonna be explained to you guys what the fuck happened to
I
me.
told you. I was like,
All
I
right.
think it's stress, bro.
Okay, so we were at work here. Derek, Johnny, and I were having a meeting, and we're talking about things that we need to get ready for the shoot we're gonna do. And all of a sudden, it looked like there was like a light on in the corner of my eye. And I kept like looking down, like, what the fuck is happening? I couldn't figure out. There was a light shining, it looked like a reflector. It was in my eye, and I was like,
Divine light.
that's weird. And then I'm walking around, I'm like, hey, my eyes aren't adjusting. What the fuck? I go into my office and I'm gonna text Jenny, like, hey, there's a weird thing in my eye. And I literally cannot read my phone. Like my
That's
eyes
scary.
are not working enough to, I'm like going like this, like I can't read it. And I walk into Johnny's office and I go, Johnny, I can't read things right now. And there's a bright light in my eyes. Like, what's happening to me? And he's like, I'll Google it. Cause I literally couldn't Google
Sure,
it because I
yeah.
couldn't see my anything. So Johnny's like, well, it could be this, it could be a migraine, it could be cancer, it could be all these different
Cancer.
things. It's always
Jesus
cancer if you look at
Christ.
something, you know? And so I was like, well, I do get migraines, but I've never had this before. Also, there's like zero pain. So I don't know.
It's just annoying.
It's just annoying. Like, what is happening? So then I tell everyone here, like, I'm just gonna go home. Like, I can't see. Should I be driving? I can see. I just can't read. I guess it's fine.
Can I pop in at this moment?
Yeah.
I put my fit back on. 'cause
Oh,
we're
yeah,
almost
hell
at
yeah.
the
Sure,
end of the
yeah,
show.
yeah.
Earlier this week, I was watching a news story about a newscaster who had a mini stroke live on camera.
I've
and
seen
it
that
was
video.
literally everything you were describing. She couldn't read the teleprompter anymore, and she was
Yeah.
just having weird visual things. And so you told me that, and I'm like, feel better, bro.
Dude.
But in the back of my mind, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah. So I took Advil. Just like there's no pain, but if this is a migraine, I guess I want this gone, and maybe this will work. I don't know. So I leave. I'm driving home, and then I'm at the light outside. I'm like, oh, I guess I finally have a little headache. I live at most 15 minutes away.
I didn't think about like you're having visual problems and you drove.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
He's fucked up.
but I
When you
I,
said I'm going home, yeah, I didn't even think anything of
I
that.
could
but-
see.
Yeah.
I just couldn't read.
Yeah,
Like, I could
okay.
see everything.
And you can drive home, but from memory. You
Yeah.
don't
Yeah, I
read
got
anything
it.
at
I
home.
don't
got
need
it.
to see a stop
No, if I
sign.
thought it was dangerous, I wouldn't have done it. But
Sure.
I couldn't I couldn't read the sign, but I could.
But
I know
it's
a
only
stop
it's
sign.
only 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 to 12.
By the time I got home, the pain went from like a 1 when I left here to like 100, and I was like, I was parking like, oh my fucking god! I felt it just like hit me, this wave of like this insane migraine, and so I walk in the house and I'm like, I have to lay down. I'm telling Jenny like, you have to take Lennon to drum class. I can't even like see anything. and I lay down. And then like she leaves to take Lennon, and then like the second the door closes, like I have this wave of like nausea because it hurts so bad. I start barfing everywhere.
What?
Oh fuck, bro.
It was fucked up, dude. It was like
concussion
it
or
hurt
something.
so bad I couldn't like stand it. And like Sawyer's outside, like, are you okay?
You're
Like
barfing.
I'm barfing, like I'm okay, but like I can't see anything. I'm going like this because it's too like any light is too
Missing the
bright.
toilet.
No, I made it into the toilet. But I'm like feeling my way to the toilet because I can't open my eyes. Then I pass out and lay down and I
like
fall
Minority
asleep
Report.
for like 2 hours. And I wake up and like it's still like a headache, but like my eyes have like recovered. And I was able to like go out and communicate like, okay, everyone, like at this point, Jenny's back. I'm like, I'm alive. And I think I'm okay.
Had episode.
Then I text Johnny and I'm like, hey, just in case you're wondering, it was a migraine. Like, what the fuck?
So it's never come on like that.
Never. Where I couldn't read?
Or
No.
there was a light, like a visual artifact.
No, never. It's usually like a pain in the back of my head and like I'm light sensitivity for sure for a migraine, but nothing where I saw a light and I couldn't see.
That's
like,
scary,
text.
dude.
I'm over here horrified. I'm
That's
listening to your
fucking
story.
scary.
My heart is running cold.
Yeah.
I was this a migraine?
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
Yeah. You know what? Like I have got, when I laid down, I could tell, I felt like my heartbeat in my temples, which is how I know I have a migraine.
Oh yeah.
And then I only throw up with migraines. Like that's like what makes you throw up the most in life is when I get a migraine.
Not
It
even red wine.
It hurts so bad that I throw up from it because like the pain is so excruciating.
That's a weird reflex.
It is. And I looked up. I guess it's kind of common.
I've heard of it. No, I've
Yeah.
heard of it. It's just a weird thing your body does.
When I was a kid, I used to get migraines like twice a week. It was fucking bad.
There's shots like that are like a 6 months. Like you get a shot. Like there's like crazy prescription type thing.
And as I've grown older, I think I've kind of grown out of that a little bit.
yeah.
And now I guess this is I had one on Christmas morning and that was terrible. I like ruined the whole opening presents thing because I was so
Daddy's
sick.
dying.
Yeah, really. And then I had one again in like March and now. So it's not like it's like that frequent anymore.
Once a quarter.
Once a
Every
quarter.
3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was rough. Anyways, that's my thoughts. That's what I went through on Friday. But I made it out
the
okay.
migraine story. Dude,
But wherever
no
I
fun.
go, legitimately wherever I go, I have medicine with me, headache medicine, because if I
Yeah.
feel it enough, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a headache. I'm gonna take it now so it doesn't get to that point.
See, because the thing I've worried about with you is how much you're taking, what it's doing to your liver.
Jenny also has that concern.
Yeah. But we've talked about that.
Yeah, which I get. I mean, because I do take an excessive amount of Advil, like a
Yeah.
lot of ibuprofen.
Which isn't the best.
What you gonna do though?
your gut
I don't
what are your
know.
options?
Yeah, it's better
Because
than
to me. It's like I guess this has
if
to
a
be-
headache comes on that turns into a migraine, then your day's ruined. Your whole night's fucking ruined.
Yeah.
Productivity, workflow, like
Yeah.
that's
I was just so thankful Jenny took Lennon. That was like, because I was thinking like, how am I going to get Lennon to drum lessons? And like, then drum lessons would be loud.
Oh,
like,
fuck
how am I going to
that.
do this? And then when she said she could do it, it saved me.
I used to get headaches a lot when I was a kid, I remember.
Yeah.
But as an adult, honestly, unless I get food poisoned,
You don't get a
I
headache?
do not get headaches.
That's so sick.
And I don't like if I get super dehydrated or food poisoning, then it's like, oh, I have a splitting headache and I throw up and I know I've been food poisoning. And that
Yeah.
I'm trying to think like that's the only time I have a even minor headache.
Yeah, for me, it's usually like something that's indicative of a larger thing going on.
Right.
Food poisoning or exhaustion or
Yeah.
dehydration.
Something
Yeah.
else.
I recently went up to Oregon to visit my friend Nick, who I have known since I was 3 years old. I've known him since preschool. That's where we met.
Sure.
And so me and Emma went up to his house to visit him. But before I went, I was like nervous. And I couldn't figure out, like, I'm so nervous to go to Nick's house. Like, what is this? And then I realized as a kid, I used to go to his house and always have to get picked up because I always had a headache and I was always sick. I never made it through the night when I went over to spend the night at Nick's house. So I always got sick.
Oh wow.
And I think like that my brain remembered that.
PTSD.
It was like, I'm going to Nick's house. And then I was like, oh shit, like I'm scared I'm going to get sick at his house with like a migraine or something like that.
Nick's gonna have to take care of me now.
Your brain had negative neural pathways.
My brain was, but then
developed.
once I recognized that, I was like, oh, I'm not nervous anymore. Like I'm fine.
Oh,
but like
that's cool.
it was,
That's good.
but it was like a second. I'm like, why am I nervous about this? Wild. Anyways,
Well, that's a scary story. I'm chilled. I'm
it's
horrified.
okay.
Yeah,
you know
that is chilling.
I am okay.
We got to do something to cheer everybody up. It's the end of the show.
Better
We gotta
your
end
back
on a high
going
note.
out. Oh,
Tell me without telling me. We're going to do a round.
It's
Okay,
another
one round.
Not
fabulous
safe
round.
for work edition.
Oh, we're doing the dirty version?
God, this was
Yeah.
so good last
my
time.
Goodness.
So,
no.
Sean, because you told the scary story, I think you should act out.
4-inch kissing.
And then me and Garrett will
4-inch
try to get.
kissing.
Okay.
So roll the dice and see how you're gonna have to perform
Okay.
this one.
I almost wish Rocco and
What's it
Johnny
say?
or
It
Kevin were here.
says one syllable.
Okay, so you can only say words with one syllable.
Okay.
So
And then to
this
explain
would
this
work.
not safe for work item.
Yes, and get us to guess it.
Okay.
One syllable. Huh?
One
Okay.
syllable words.
Here, pick anyone you want. Garrett, we'll like ring in. We'll be like, oh, me. And
Okay,
we'll try-
yeah.
We only get one guess.
One guess.
Got it,
We'll,
got
we'll
it,
raise
got
our
it.
hand to ding in.
Okay.
All right, this is not safe for work.
One syllable?
One
Oh.
syllable words. You can say multiple
Keep
words.
doing
Can
words.
I say a word on the card or no?
No. You can't say that.
Oh, it's only. Ooh.
Okay, we're gonna start the timer. Go.
Sex. Fours.
What?
I should have said sex. All fours.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
I know what it is.
Okay.
Doggy style.
Doggy,
Doggy
style.
Nice.
Doggy style.
That's a point for
All
me. That's a point for me. All right, hold on. That was fun.
Okay,
that
that's
was
good.
fun. Let me try one.
Sex
Let me
on
Jackson,
all
do you wanna
fours.
roll your die.
try one.
Freestyle. I forget what that means.
Freestyle means I could say any word I want, but I can't say the word on the card.
Oh.
But for added bonus, they said you should try to do it as a freestyle rap.
Ooh.
I'll try to do
that's
I'll try to do a
great.
freestyle rap.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good at rapping.
You could do this.
I could rap it.
You
Okay.
came from the 8th mile. From the 9th mile.
I'm from the
actually.
10th mile,
That's
baby.
damn.
Uh-oh. It's dirty. He's laughing. Oh,
Shit.
no.
I don't know how I'm gonna freestyle this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah, turn that. Boom.
You use this on your dick when you gotta make it bigger a little bit.
Ooh, cock ring.
What?
Oh, penis pump.
Penis pump!
Whoa, dude.
He
The
went
freestyle rap!
Oh.
Penis pump!
Bro, remember in Austin Powers?
That's the only time I've ever seen a penis pump. I don't.
It was
is that-
Swedish.
Is that a real thing or is that
Yeah.
an Austin Powers thing?
No, dude,
that's
it-
a real thing.
it makes
I've
you
been
girthy.
told. I've been led to believe.
A penis? What does it do?
It inflate. You're
It's-
basically like sucking more blood into
I-
your member.
Yeah,
You can
dude.
damage your penis by using that.
Oh yeah. It seems. No.
If you
Remember?
apply a suction for friction to that organ, it makes it bigger.
Austin Powers,
Oh.
remember he got it stuck in there?
Yeah, dude. I remember that, but it was like a joke.
But because it really
Joke's
happened.
on him.
to him.
All
Sorry
right,
for the
Garrett.
sexually
Mike
charged
Myers
scene, everybody. All right, the last
really
one is going to be
experienced
Garrett.
that.
Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Show, don't tell.
Oh,
I
so
get
you
to
got to
act
do
it out.
charades.
Okay.
Everyone on iTunes.
Okay, go ahead and let Garrett pick
Johnny,
a card.
I gotta
Everyone on
make sure I
iTunes,
stay
so
in
sorry.
frame.
Everyone on Spotify.
Yeah, go to the wide.
Yeah, go to the wide. So I got more room here. Okay.
All right, this is going to be the last one of the
Oh, no.
evening. You ready?
Yeah, without. Yeah.
Here we go.
Ready?
Go.
Goatsy. Anal. Why are you opening
Stop opening.
Gaping.
It's making me so uncomfortable. I'm like looking right into
Garrett's
his
butt
gaping
hole.
butthole. Anal. Goatsy.
What? Oh God, this is terrible.
Gape.
Gape.
Butt
Butt
sex.
stuff. Butt stuff.
stuff.
Insertion. Anal. And, butt plug.
No.
Pegging.
Johnny, what is
Johnny,
it?
guess. Butthole.
Close.
Butthole.
Asshole.
Asshole, Derek.
It was asshole. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's the Mega64 podcast.
God, that was.
Stick around for the after show and tune in next week for the pre-show.
I am scarred by. I just saw too much of Garrett.
I'm wearing clothing.
My imagination is pretty good.
Okay. All right. All right.
Thanks for watching, everyone.